So this is just the beginning of what we have to deal with every season here at our house. And you could see we are surrounded by some pretty mature oak trees and a variety of other trees that shed lots and lots of leaves every year. Just come down here. So this is an ordeal that I never look forward to, coming out and raking and blowing. And so this year we're going to try something new, which is gas-powered lawn vacuum, leaf vacuum. See, we also have a lot of pine needles that we deal with that leave a lot of debris on the driveway and underneath the trees as well. And so this is the new toy that we're playing around with. It'll be interesting to see how it performs. This is a Bilt leaf blower, CSV060. It has a hose that we can use for getting underneath the trees. It has a bag. I think it's about a 24-gallon bag. Not as big as the Billy Goat, which has a 40-gallon bag, but that's about $700 more for that unit. So I figured, let me try this and see how it works. So one of the concerns I had about this machine was how was it going to work when the leaves and pine needles were wet. And you could see here on the left and a little bit on the right is an area that I've gone over with the vacuum, and the area with... Hey you, what are you talking about over there? You want to come out? So anyway, you could see on the left the area where I've hit with the vacuum, and here's an area that I haven't gotten to yet. And this is just after a storm, in the midst of a nor'easter that we're having here in New Jersey. So it definitely does a pretty good job picking up both the pine needles. Not perfect, but when you compare that to this area here, I'm pretty happy with what's going on. You can also see here I hit the vacuum on my driveway. This is the area that I didn't get. And then you look down this way and you can see it got up a pretty good coating of this stuff. And so I'm pretty happy. Even when it's wet, it seems to be doing a pretty decent job at this point. So when you have a full bag, this is what's involved in emptying the bag. Over here, you pull this latch forward. So I'm going to grab it by the handle, pull it up, put it down like that, come to the back here, lift the back of the bag off the handle, let it go. and the bag is released. So I've seen people complaining about the bag breaking down around the edge of the chute attachment. So I think you want to be careful when you're carrying the bag not to grab it like this and put too much stress on that area. Try to baby this area so you don't wind up ripping the fabric that connects to the plastic chute. So I think you could pull it from this angle. You can maybe try to hold it from the straps, but try not to put too much weight on this area here, or you may wind up ripping the bag. So when you're actually ready to dump the bag, you'll pull it up here. You'll see these two snaps in the back. Not snaps, but two turnbuckles. Turn one, see it comes off, and the other, and that opens up the bottom of the bag for releasing the debris. One complaint that I read about online was difficulty starting the unit, and today I was pulling my arm out trying to start it. However, the problem was me, it wasn't the machine. So you could see here, if you seat the bag correctly, it actually sits on a little button that affects the starter, and if the bag is not placed down correctly, you cannot start the machine. And I learned that the hard way today. But once I did seat the bag correctly, it started right up.